Okay. Hopefully the audio is working properly. Always gotta double check. Okay, it seems that the game audio is working properly, though it's maybe a touch quiet. Raise it just a smidge. Anyway, hello. Hope you guys are doing well this rather brisk October morning for me. I know how the weather's doing for anyone present. Hopefully not that bad. We're finally on to episode 5. That's good. Unfortunately, episode 4 was quite a bloodbath. We lost every other character that was available, which is quite unfortunate. But, hopefully episode 5 will go better. I hope so, at least. Hi, Apothecary. How's the vertigo? The vertigo? The vertigo is a lot better. Like, I think I've figured out where part of the problem came from. Like I have like bad sinus like problems when the weather changes, and it's shifted from being nice and warm to getting into that autumnal cold. And at the exact same time, I also got new glasses, which I think combined together caused this really bad vertigo spell. But I'm doing much better now, so. Have you beat Jeffel? Yes, it did take a while. It did take a while to beat Jeffel again. He's a tricky one. He's a tricky one. I kept trying to fight him like Spampton, and turns out turns out the muscle memory of Spampton interferes quite a bit with Jeffel. You can't shoot Jeffel. I hope you're having a good morning, though, Apothecary. It has been and will continue to be 70 to 90 degrees for me here in Texas. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, as far as I am aware, like, it doesn't get cold in Texas that often, and when it does, it's really bad. since I'm closer to I'm in like the more northern United States, um, we tend to get much more bigger fluctuations in temperature. Sometimes the Canadian air blows down here and it drops down to 40 in October. Like today. Yeah, that's actually a secret route to beat Jeff. You take a gun. If only somebody could give Crisp a gun for all of the boss fights. Not that I think that Crisp should be given a gun for all of the boss fights, but it does make them kind of funny. Spontaneously have to learn how shooting minigames work. My morning's great. I'm watching my favorite streamer right now. She actually sounds a lot like you. Her name's Miss Night Mantis. Well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Let's get started. I'm nervous.
Husha died in there, trapped. He probably struggled and strained until he went mad trying to find a way out of that godforsaken place. Like me, only, in his case, nobody got there in time. I imagine he thought that there was a quicker way to go, the same way that Father chose, and maybe I would have done the same in his place. What I saw myself do in that mirror was just too much. Is this what lies ahead? Maybe I already know it, but I'm trying to hide it from myself. Maybe deep down, I know it's a hideous omen of what the future has in store for me. Maybe I know that, like everyone who's come across that cursed box, I too will take my own life. That I would rather surrender to death than face whatever it is that lingers behind that infernal melody. I should burn the thing. Make that melody vanish from the face of the earth. But what about Ariadne? She's alive. What if only the box can stop this? I can't destroy it without knowing for sure. Maybe there's something in Legrand's diary. Oh God, I need to rest and gather my thoughts. I need to sleep. I can only hope the nightmares won't be as horrible as real life.
Time is fast forwarding, but the frames are not. Losing quite a bit of frames here. Not quite sure why. It's not like we have had more intensive. It's not like that they've only had less intensive cutscenes.
That place, that melody. God. I need to find something. There must be something here. Father, Husha, every single person who attended that cursed concert in the Abbey, the entire Legrand Amsberg family and I, we all heard the song. Argos Legrand's diary, which I found in that place beyond reality, was my only hope of unveiling something, anything that could take me down a different path than the rest. And yet, Legrand's note seems like nothing more than erratic and incoherent ramblings of a broken mind, sedimented
frames took their paid time off.
Wish I hadn't.
Yes, the frames took their paid time off.
Just a moment ago, like every night, the song was invading my dreams, grating incessantly. I woke up, soaked in sweat, and veiled by the shadows. Natalie was sleeping, but I was not. This time, it had to stop. I was hell-bent on destroying the source of that awful song. I went down to the basement and tore down the same wall I built myself. With each blow, I cursed the moment I decided to bring that melody into my home. I couldn't take it any longer. There she was, behind the wall. My wife, huddled in a corner, holding Elaine in her arms. I froze. If Natalie was there, what kind of diabolical creature was sleeping by my side? Monsters. All of them. My beloved Elaine, Natalie. The monsters had locked them away and wanted to take Ariadne. They wanted to take my baby. I grasped the mallet, determined to do whatever it took. I would not allow those fiends to take my daughter, not without a fight. They would rue the day they tried to harm my family. I would kill the monsters and the black figure and find my little girl. I followed them throughout the house. Every room was shrouded in darkness. There was something unnatural in the air. The melody had transformed into a choir of blood-curdling howls. But I finally cornered them in the bedroom, where I finished them off. I drew blood, and it flowed like a well from the grotesque black figures while they screamed and writhed, the vile, deceitful fiends. And then I went back to the basement, and there was nobody there. Natalie and Elaine had disappeared. No, that isn't true. They had not disappeared. They had never been down there. They were upstairs, in the bedroom, where I had left them. There were no monsters in the house. Except me. Only me.
Oof.
And the presence.
Okay, so that's some context for what happened. 6 years after the tragic events that struck the Legrand Amsberg family.
God. It
Okay.
ends like this. Wait, what is this? Jeremy Hartwood Mental Hospital, 1920. Psychiatric analysis and treatment of patient Ariadne Legrand Amsberg. Dr. Berenice Prestegard. Oh, Christ, I can barely stand up. I really need help with this.
Okay, I got some bad news for you, Daniel. A teen's dead. Is it? Yeah. Like, we've got Lydia, Silgari. Did the man from the story hurt someone? Okay, so... for clarification there, we learned from, like, a newspaper that, Ariande's, like, entire family were murdered in the middle of the night, and from the book there, the diary, we learned that the person that actually did the killings was the father. He hallucinated that his family had been replaced by monsters, and he went to go kill the monsters, and it was actually his family. Yeah, that's fun. For humble origins, Lydia became a psychologist and social therapist after losing several friends to the heroin crisis of the 70s and 80s. When she committed to helping addicts to fight their condition, she met Daniel in detox therapy, and after his recovery, they became lifelong friends. Daniel considers Lydia his savior, but also a tireless comrade who you can always count on. Yeah, like, geez, on the story there. Helps me breathe during my asthma attacks when I get anxious. Okay. And Sophie, who is, again, also, dead. You know this, Daniel. Why'd you put them on the list, Daniel? Well, I guess we're playing as Lydia. Not great speed, good stealth, pretty good strength, high serenity. Oh, you're, pretty good all around, Lydia. What do you mean, tarot deck lets me alter my destiny? What does that mean? Evidently I have it, but, okay. Do you only send one person to Jeremy Hartwood Mental Hospital? Do you choose Lydia? I don't have any other options, game. It's his hit list, 3 down! Well, given the track record of, my having gotten, like, more or less a person killed every chapter, I don't like Lydia's chances. If those are the 3 only available characters...
Guess what? I need your help.
I may end up having to redo this chapter if Lydia dies.
I'm for calling this late, but listen. I found something. It's only a small lead, but it mentions everything and has the Jeremy Hartwood Hospital stamp on it. Yeah, that's the one. I know it's a bit far, but I think someone there, Dr. Berenice Prestigard, read this diary years ago and looked into this madness way before we ever did. It says 1920. There must be something left of her research. If I'm not mistaken, the hospital was abandoned shortly after World War I. So maybe everything is still there. Her notes, her files, something. No, I think I'm running out of time. I feel bloody exhausted. I can no longer tell the difference between reality and my hallucinations. I need you to look for something, anything, and call me. I know it's a lot to ask, but I don't want to end up like the rest. And something tells me I should visit Ariadne one last time. Yeah, take your cell and call me if you find anything. As soon as I find out what Dr. Prestigard was investigating, I'll drive over to the Grant Ammersburg mansion. Yeah, good luck to you too. And thanks.
If I play poker with a tarot deck, what will happen to me? I suppose if you're just using a regular... Like if you're using, like, the full tarot deck, including the major arcana, you'd have a really weird game of poker. Seeing as you'd have, you know, additional, like, 20-some cards that can't fit into any sorts of poker patterns. If you play with just the minor arcanas, you'd just have a normal game of poker. Disappointing, I know. It's actually interesting that Tarot like decks, or like old tarot decks, were just playing card decks that had some extra cards in them.
Jeremy Hartwood Hospital, an old mental health institution for the rich turned dump, or something worse.
Didn't I know that? Yeah, not many people do. Fun little fact. These are some very calm birds. Okay, hang on. What? So I've got the door in the darkness. Okay. Is this like a... What is that like?
Take a look at that old power generator.
Is it possibly that I can dictate the kind of monster?
Well,
That'd be interesting. Any asking you result in an answer witches would know about tarot decks. Whoops. And yes, I do actually know a bit about tarot decks. I've done a few readings myself. I'm not exactly as skilled in it.
oh. Damn it. I think I overdid it.
Okay. Well, if we can find a rope, we might be able to repair that. Doubt we're going to want to go in there without let's not go into the dark space until we either have to or we get a rope. I suppose it would be a very quick way to restart. We just started. Okay. I'm not seeing any rope.
Daniel, you didn't overcome your alcohol addiction to let this kill you. I certainly won't let it happen.
Okay, so step 1, get rope. Step 2, use generator. That's all. But at least we don't have to go upstairs. At least one less place to check. There's a stapler.
Shit! Just cut myself.
Okay. Well, no stapler for us.
Mm-mm.
We have a, oh, we do have a map. Oh, good. Okay.
What the?
Just keep moving.
Am I hallucinating?
Holds easy enough to handle.
Thank God.
Still. Keep moving and keep your
There's
light
something
on.
on the table.
Okay, we got a photograph here. Dismantling has terminated. Work isn't done, but we're not going to stay here a single minute longer than we have to. Two of the teams refuse to return to the East Wing, and Zeke and his boys tied a thick cable around one of the fridge doors to keep it sealed. They don't want to open it, even though scores of tools and kitchen utensils are back there, along with a couple of high-quality chest freezers in perfect condition. It's not the first problem we've had. The situation has gone too far, so we must leave. I don't blame them. This place makes my hair stand on end. I've been inside for less time than any of them. There's still so many things of value in there: typewriters, radios, luxury furniture. It doesn't matter. As soon as Neil's team returns, we're leaving. I hope they don't tarry or nightfall is going to catch us here. But what the hell's taking so long? I hope I don't have to go in to look for them. Oh boy. Maybe, do you go over here? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably fine. Okay. We might actually be over here. Maybe. Put you there for now. don't think that's quite right, but we'll come back to it. Not sure where you go. I think those go together. You the other half of this guy's face? Maybe, maybe not. You are most certainly this lower corner, though. So is the player a private eye looking around and figuring out the lore? Sorta, like, we've kind of been forced into figuring out the lore to save our own life. Otherwise we are going to die. Daniel, more specifically, like, was working as like a messenger by the time that all of this kicks off. And the character I'm currently playing as is like a doctor. So even further from being a private eye. Oh yeah, this is just like Matt Pat. You know, if it does track, you know. Matt Pat sure did treat FNAF like it was something he needed to solve or it would kill him. Yeah, I think this might... You don't fit over there. From highest to lowest, the something are in the photo. Fun fact about MatPat, he actually started game theory after unleashing an HD fell upon the world. In order to prolong his life, he needed the lore of various video games, hence game theory. Mantis, I have devastating news. Every year during October, I like to watch through all of Game Theory's FNAF videos. This year, the very first one turned 10 years old. Oh wow. I believe it. I don't want to believe it. I remember when FNAF came out, like, for the first time, like, I was in high school. That's just crazy to think about. UCN Stas, girl, I'm at UCN Stas. I was scared of FNAF as a wee little elementary school kid. I worked up the courage to watch Dan TM's FNAF videos eventually beforehand. However, I did like the lore presented by Game Theory. I understand that, mods, would tell me how much, like when they worked at, Target, they tell me how much, like, kids would, talk to them about, like, FNAF, like, little kids, and, like, this was, you know, still during, like, the early days of, like, FNAF. I think it was, like, during, like, Sister Location. Nice, well, 7 numbers are in the photo. You see in Stas, girl, that's... Not in the abbreviation. There's no FNAF build. We were talking about FNAF. I think you can understand my immediate presumption. Market, not target. No, I can't interact with that barrel. That's not called mental patients anymore. That angle is horrible.
Oh, God. Holy shit. That was a close call.
But yeah, if you enter the Konami code, you see a house screen, I become an animatronic in real life and hunt you down your home whilst you're fending off the animatronics in the game. I can't believe Scott would put that feature in. Remember to make Mott's Virgin Tiger words by telling them the first FNAF video is now a decade old. I will have to mention that to Mott's. They'll feel very old. Kinda crazy to say that FNAF's a decade old. Okay, we got a hiding spot. Got a knife. Yeah, Scott and I are like that close. I raised him when he was growing up in 1892.
Oh.
FNAF being a decade old is like my version of 9/11. Should I take this drawing and save my collectible for later? And these lost drawings. Okay. Oh. You have replaced my, tarot cards with, a drawing. But I guess I'll never find out what the tarot cards do. Hey Lydia, you should get out of there. Crux.
Shit! What was that? What's in there?
Okay, well, let's just, calmly leave. That's enough freezer time. The Crux, the first game theories FNAF video. It's 10 years old now, we've reached. Yo, Cherry, how are ya? Oh, what do we got here? It's a painting. Okay. Good thing we now have that, hiding spot. Okay. Now we can fix the generator. I'm devastated. I'm old and washed up. Anyways, how are you, the Crux?
It's a start. Now on to the next.
Okay. Our options are morgue, lift, security. Well, security's right around the corner. And I don't know where the morgue or the lift is. It's been that long? Yes, the passage of time is a march of war. Yeah. Okay. From highest to lowest, the 7 are in the photo. The 7 numbers are in the photo. Okay. Okay, we're looking for men standing, black shirts, white shirts, mustaches, men sitting, and glasses. Okay. There are 3 standing. There's 1 in a black shirt. 6 in white shirts. 2 mustaches. 3 sitting. Why did I write that there are 3 standing? There are clearly 4 standing. And there might be one more with a mustache, it's hard to tell. You have a mustache, you're just frowning, can't tell. And there are 2 with glasses. Six, 4, 3, 2, 2, 1. No. Okay. The photo has the same construction of the meme of all the men surrounding the girl on the couch. It really does, doesn't it? Six, like 67. So 6, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1? No. Okay. I suppose it's actually just put in the code that's written at the top. No, okay. Chat, she doesn't know about the 6-7 meme. Is this aunt? I do not know about the 6-7 meme. I'm sorry. What if it's like 6, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2? No, okay. Highest to lowest, the 7 numbers are in the photo. Don't be sorry, 6-7 meme is like Generation Alpha's version of 420. Somebody said a number in a funny voice and context in a short form video, now it's a funny number. Okay, that makes sense then. It's always interesting to see what other generations' like style of humor developed from. The internets provide such a fascinating rapid-fire petri dish of like developing cultures. Unfortunately, it also means that memes get kind of isolated within their specific generations, and also tend to go away within a few years to months to weeks, sometimes days. Kind of funny. I think we should make Jen Beta's humor based off the Roaring '20s silent films. I want Charlie Chaplin's comeback. That would be so funny. We need to get Generation Beta on that. Okay. There are 4 people standing, 3 people sitting, 1 person in black, 6 people in white. I'm pretty sure there are somewhere between 2 and 4 mustaches. Not particularly helpful. And there are 2 people wearing glasses. However, just punching in the code straight up, 416 some number 32, doesn't work. It says highest to lowest, which would imply 6, 4, possibly another 4. 3, 2, 1. That's not it. The F-67. Interesting to see the rise and fall of humor across generations, but it also feels like humor evolves every generation. Girl, Gen Z, our humor already felt mindless at times for Alpha. I think 6'7" is the height of a basketball player. And I'd like to say I completely understand that. So, like, Mats is a millennial. I'm technically on the cusp between millennial and zoomer. I'm a zillennial. So, like, I get all of the, like, all the good and bad of both generations. And let me tell you, it's wild to be, like, too old to be, like, an iPad kid, but at the same point be too young to have properly grown up exclusively on the internet. It's wild. A millennial, I heard from the news that they ruined the industry. Just be an iPad adult. I suppose I am a bit more of an iPad adult now. Ironically enough, I still have like an OG iPad that like I mostly just use to make sure that the stream is functioning. But like Apple is so upset about me having a functional OG iPad. Wait, like, let's see. Being a millennial just makes you an adult who's cool and hip with the kiddos. Wait, like, actually? Yeah, like, actually, I do have a... I'm pretty sure this is an iPad 1, not an iPad 2. Back in my day, the funny yellow dog was it, and then they changed what it was. That belongs at FA Museum in Neanderthal. It does belong in a museum. Mantis, why do you have technology from Apollo 13? Oh, you know, Mantis, why is your sap from the first industrial revolution? Okay, so I had to look up how to resolve this puzzle. The puzzle doesn't make sense. Okay. Because there are 6 things here. There are 6 things here. The puzzle is 7 digits long. Yep. Mantis, why is your technology remembering human beings? Can agriculture?
I see some notes there. Let's have a look. Ah, Dr. Baroness Prestigard. It's a good start.
Today's session with Ariadne was by far the most productive to date. Not because of the conversation we had, for her mind continues to adhere to the usual extravagant patterns, but because today she asked to get her things back, which led me to a surprising discovery. Down in the storage room, I was convinced I would not find any of the belongings taken from her when she was admitted, but there was nothing further from the truth. There was a diary and a music box. After handing the box to Ariadne, I quickly browsed through the diary, which apparently belonged to her father, and that's where it gets interesting. After years of researching paranormal phenomena, Argus Legrand's investigation led him to the Abbey of St. Cecilia, where a cursed concert had supposedly taken place. After spending a considerable amount of money, he got his hands on the only remaining sheet music from the concert and convinced an acclaimed musician to play the music one more time. The new cursed concert would take place on a steamer that would sail down the Rhine a few weeks later, and both Legrand and his assistants would be there to contemplate the true effects of the song. After the concert, the tycoon wrote the following in his diary. Those ignorant, illiterate fools. I can only laugh at their curse and their stupidity. The only misfortune that damn song has brought is a hole in my bank account. Alas, at least I take the melody with me. I will have it recorded and play it each day for my family. Ha! Those drunk, lazy bastards. Their misfortune was caused by their own stupidity and bad blood. Wanting to put the blame on a song is yet another sample of their total lack of culture. Argus Legrand never knew that the steamer suffered a strange accident, just hours after he got off, that killed everyone on board. And yet his thoughts on the melody eventually changed. They did indeed change.
I can't believe it. Daniel wasn't exaggerating. This is much worse than I ever imagined.
Well... and just getting on in here is this clearly well-designed intuitive puzzle is too much for her. It's okay, Granny. Look, I'm okay with not being able to get like a puzzle because I'm missing an obvious thing. That paper seemed to be missing one of the clues. Oh. Patida Mantis. Jarek read them out. The Ochi Doge means died a decade ago, now it's just redacted. Did Doge die? Genuine? The dog, are they? Doge will never die as long as we love in a society. True. Although Doge took the wind out of my sails for that name, thanks. Yeah, like, Musk. Ruining everyone's fun. Okay. Mantis IRL cooking stream when? I don't know if I have any, plans to do a cooking stream. We can find, oh, we're gonna go into another projection, I see. Lovely. Okay, we got another hiding spot. He censor the words, but I have to ban you from the Mantis stream. Crux is right, the cooking stream when? Exploring IRL haunted houses stream? I'm not sure there are any particularly haunted houses nearby. My family's house is somewhat haunted. That's just any home Mots lives in.
Not that way.
Well, this room is unpleasant. What? No, definitely, don't go.
Well,
Don't go playing random instruments you find in haunted, places. Lydia? 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 Thank you. Oh, okay, that's all. That's a bit of a problem. So Lydia has, okay, there we go. Lydia decided to give up on using the flashlight for a second.
Oh.
I wonder if we should play instruments in Song of Horror. What happens when you play the instrument, though? I mean, that piano had, like, a bunch of runes carved into its keys, so I can't imagine anything good would happen. Considering that people are haunted by the specific melody, and hearing/playing the melody will drive you mad and cause you to be obsessed with it until it eventually consumes you or the horrors get you. I can't imagine giving you the chance to play piano would result in anything good. The ghost of Mott's haunted the IRL at 3 a.m. while wearing the horrific necktie. Must watch, not clickbait. Okay, musician, artist. I hate this room. This is a deeply unsettling room. I don't have a problem with, like, trophies, but, like, the entire room is filled with them. This is not a big room. She blinks, awoken by hunger. 'Tis nighttime, and she listens. She takes flight. Swift's lethal silent. You scream as she tears away from yourself, satisfied. She lands on her nest and hoots to the wind, announcing her victory. Her firm grip paralyzes you, and blood spills as she feasts. She swells and beats her wings. Satiated, she sleeps. Lovely. Got, got a lovely little poem. Okay. This night, Mantis ghost made me trans at 3 a.m. with shoveled algebra. Must watch, not clickbait. Featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry series. I'm not above killing animals. I eat chicken, but like a room full of their taxidermied heads? Really?
Not that way.
There was not a sound behind that door. Excuse me, there was not a sound behind that door.
Oh, shit. That was not a good idea. I should have gone myself. Damn it, Daniel. Don't be such a crybaby.
Did you die? Yes. That room evidently was, haunted.
I'm running out of time. I have to find Lydia and the answers I'm looking for, quick.
That was so anticlimactic. It was, wasn't it? Like, you're supposed to hear, like, a sound on the other side of the door to tell you...
Lydia, God, I hope nothing's happened to you. I'm so sorry I got you into this mess.
Like, you're supposed to hear a sound, and, like, if you hear a sound and you go through the door, it will kill you. But, like, that door sounded just as silent as the others. Yeah, the security room... I could probably change it to a different, Can I change the generator to a different one and we'll still keep the door unlocked? Let's see. Will that relock the door? I imagine not. No, it doesn't. Well, assuming we don't need a, need the security room unlocked, we have a 50-50 shot of that being, useful. Okay. I guess, she just sort of sent all of her stuff to Daniel through magic? Okay, you door. You have to wait a while before that door gets, talkative. Well, that's, annoying. Okay, I'm setting one of these rooms.
Huh? I better be careful. Oh, bollocks!
Okay. Well, I've turned on a light. believe it's the case. It would be kind of funny if turning on that light did actually scare the presence away. That is how the mechanic is supposed to work, but I don't think the presence actually cares all that much. Oh, hello. It doesn't like the light, but it likes the song. Okay. That's going to be, kind of annoying to write down if I have to copy all that. Okay, some of them are repeated. Actually, and some of them are in shadow. Okay, maybe there's certain ones that we're supposed to play. Okay, I'll admit the animations are done with a great degree of competence, but they also feel weak and disjointed at times. Yes, I definitely feel that. Mantis knows piano. I do not. I very much do not know piano. Mantis play jazz on piano? Mantis play rock piano? I am not good at piano. Okay. So, it doesn't like the light, likes the song. Maybe we try playing the notes that are not in light. This is extremely difficult to do because if I let go of the mouse, the thing resets. I suppose I could look up for each individual note. Okay, note 1. Let's try this. And little triangle guy. Something. Maybe? I don't think it's that one. Oh. Okay. I take it that wasn't the melody. So it doesn't like me looking up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 notes. If it's in shadow. I'm so glad I have a piece of paper to copy this. Otherwise, this would be very difficult. Still don't know what that one's supposed to be, and then like the one that looks like a Y. I've miscounted somewhere. There we go. Y. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's that H-looking one? That could be it. Okay, let's try this, melody. Okay. Oh, a key.
It doesn't like the light, but it likes that damn song, right?
Okay. We've made progress. We have a key now. You're locked from the other side. Do you need something else to open that?
No way.
Not that door. Okay. Where else was there a lock? Film projection? Perhaps the film projection room had a locked thing? Daniel. Don't start with me, Daniel. Okay, that wasn't film reel. Then we put the film reel in here.
This looks interesting.
Okay. Oh, we're actually the doctor. So we can talk. Looks like that's all we can do at the moment.
Hi, Ariadne. How are you? Do you feel like talking today? You know, I think you're right, that I don't see things like you do. If you don't feel like talking, you can draw. Whatever comes to you first.
Okay, give her sign to draw. Oh, there it is. Here you go.
Turn off the light. It doesn't like the light.
The light? Who doesn't like the light, Ariadne? Who is that old lady?
It's me.
We can listen to your box if you want. Sometimes I hear you playing it when I pass by your room.
Let's go listen to the totally cursed box. This is a great idea, Doctor.
No. No, you don't hear them. You don't see it or understand it.
What don't I see? Tell me how to understand you, Ariadne.
Sleep. Like me. In my bed.
Interesting.
You want me to sleep with you? It's normal not to want to sleep alone. Sometimes I get scared at night.
Not here. At home. Daddy, Mommy, and Elaine sleep there. When they understand.
Sorry? You mean you want me to sleep at your house?
Yes. Sleep there and listen to the song.
And then you'll talk to me. Oh, who's this gentleman? Is it your daddy?
No. It's Mr. Neuer.
Oh. Oh boy. So, Daniel, thoughts?
No, but that can't be true. Mr. Neuer? Me? That's impossible. This film is almost 80 years old.
Interesting. So she can see the future. At least to some extent. Okay. Who's Mr. Neuer? Mr. Neuer is Daniel's last name. Daniel Neuer. The volunteers divided into two groups, the experimental group and the control group. Daniel is the main character, who has so far gotten 8 people killed. Good job, Daniel. The 12 test subjects will be placed in individual pad cells. 6 subjects in the control group north will live there for the duration of the experiment and will not experience any other change in their usual routine. 6 subjects in the experimental group south, including Ariande, will be played 2 cycles of the song of the music box daily, approximately 4 minutes. So each will continue for 21 consecutive days. No way, I can't believe that film predicted Mr. Neuer. Yes. Predicted Mr. Neuer like 80 years early. Sorry, Daniel, you were inevitable. This patient is expected to verify the melody has no effect on people, and this fact is presumed to help in the treatment of her mental condition, which does not seem to improve at all nor respond to any other treatments. Regardless of the results, and given the young age of the patient, electroshock is not recommended under any circumstances. So you pumped a bunch of the rooms full of the horrible death melody. Lovely. I swear there's a brief sound, but doesn't repeat. Okay. Okay, they're soundproof. So it's going to be impossible to tell which of them is potentially murderous. Wow, a good job coming from Mantis about killing 8 people. That's how you know you did well. I remember Darkest Dungeon 2. Oh no, not in this awkward hallway. You can lift that lantern. Well, that's unfortunate.
Husha died in there, trapped.
And now?
Father, Husha,
And now we have to, start the chapter over. Oh boy.
My God, it ends. Lydia, guess what?
Darn
I
indeed.
need your help. I know. I'm very sorry for
The whole thing, the whole chapter, yeah. That's what happens if Daniel dies.
Jeremy Hartwood Hospital, an old mental health institution for the rich turned dump, or something worse. I should take a look at that old power generator.
Well, at
Damn
least
it.
we know.
I think I overdid it.
At least we know what to do. So it should be at least somewhat safer. Oh no, I'm gonna have to solve that picture again.
Daniel, you didn't overcome your alcohol addiction to let this kill you. I certainly won't let it happen.
Okay.
There's something on the table.
Oh boy. Oh, that's weird. Seems to have back an hour. I hope you're doing the same puzzle again. Yeah, it's weird, everything's just sort of come to a dead standstill for me. Get that weird sense of deja vu. I'm aware that you can play this game on a controller, by the way. And I cannot imagine playing this on a controller. It probably would make some of the puzzles easier. I don't think it would make that one any easier, though. Controller, I hardly know her. I'd have to make sure to mark my hiding spots again. Okay, one cable.
Oh no! Shit! What was that? What's in there?
You don't want to know. There's like a... Yeah, paper. There's paper. Okay.
Oh.
Stapler that we can get hopefully later.
Nice one. It's a start. Now on to the next.
Turn on security. See, the code was 7 6, 4, 3, 3, 3, 1. No.
I see some notes there. Let's have a look. I can't believe it. Daniel wasn't exaggerating. This is much worse than I ever imagined.
Okay. So we've unlocked the security room. We can switch the generator. I don't see any likelihood that we're going into an elevator. I'm not sure if I'd want to go into an elevator in something this rickety. Okay.
Well.
There's a spot under this table. Okay. I want to at least get past the piano.
Not that way. Shit.
You're locked.
Mm-mm.
You're a horrible door that should never be touched. Okay.
Oh. Huh. Looks like two of the hospital's patients shared a little secret.
down the stairs.
There's no place to hide here. I need to Oh god, okay. Holy shit. That was a close call.
Darn presents. I have to go all the way back upstairs. It's fine. It's fine.
Shit. Oh.
Of course, there was one right here. Okay. Okay.
What the hell did I just play? These notes. I felt something indescribable. Terrifying.
Okay. Now. Lydia.
This projector still works. We'll soon find out.
Okay. We're almost caught back up. I think I'll probably stop after this scene.
Hi, Ariadne. How are you? Do you feel like talking today? You know, I think you're right, that I don't see things like you do. If you don't feel like talking, you can draw. Whatever comes to you first.
Go.
Turn off the light. It doesn't like the light.
The light? Who doesn't like the light, Ariadne? Who is that old lady?
It's me.
We can listen to your box if you want. Sometimes I hear you playing it when I pass by your room.
No. No, you don't hear them. You don't see it or understand it.
What don't I see? Tell me how to understand you, Ariadne.
Sleep. Like me. In my bed.
You want me to sleep with you? It's normal not to want to sleep alone. Sometimes I get scared at night.
Not here. At home. Daddy, Mommy, and Elaine sleep there. And they understand.
Sorry? You mean you want me to sleep at your house?
Yes. Sleep there and listen to the song.
And then you'll talk to me. Oh, who's this gentleman? Is it your daddy?
No. It's Mr. Neuer.
Wait. What did she say? Mr. Neuer? Daniel? How is that even possible? That recording is almost 80 years old.
Okay. Well. Considering that I had to speed run going through a bunch of that a second time, I think we made pretty good progress. But I think I'm going to stop there for today. I'm still a bit annoyed about getting jumped those couple times. But I do think that, you know, this level is, I think, because it's not as expansive as the previous one, it feels a bit more... It's probably very expansive, but everything's moving in a forward direction. I'm not running crisscross the entire map over and over again, because I'm lost. Was that the old woman who took the box? Was she the child in the film? Yes, that was the old woman that took the box from Daniel. That was her as a child in 1920. Bye, Apothecary. I hope everyone has a good rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you next time. I'm not sure how much is left of Song of Horror. I might actually finish it by Halloween. That'd be pretty cool. But either way, see ya.